morning, Great Valley. I hope everyone's been having a great day. My name is Sarah, and it happens to be the week of August 26, 2021. And so we've got a very jam-packed show for you guys today. So let's head over to our first video by our very own Khan about programming your graphing calculator.
Okay, so how do you use a graphing calculator? This is a graphing calculator. It's pretty easy for the basics. But how do you actually graph on a graphing calculator? Well, there's this button called graph. These are how you used when graphing. So first you want, what are you graphing? So you press the y equals button. Then it's too bright for this screen. So first you're going to want to enter the equation. So let's say y1 equals x squared. Then press the enter button, graph, and wait. Ta-da! It's pretty simple, despite how complex it seems. Surprising, honestly.
Thank you very much, Khan. I actually happen to have a TI-84 myself, and so I'm really excited to see how I can trick this bad boy out. But either ways, we got another video from our very own Bosley about the case of George Floyd, so let's head over to that.
Most of you probably know about George Floyd. He was an African-American man at the age of 47 and at the time lived in Minneapolis. On May 25, 2020, he was pulled over by the police in an attempt to arrest him for criminal fraud for paying with a counterfeit $20 bill. The traffic stop began just as any other, but soon enough, Floyd was on the ground in handcuffs because the officers involved stated that he was resisting arrest. After being pinned on the ground, Officer Chauvan proceeded to kneel his knee on the back of Floyd's neck for a total of 9 minutes and 29 seconds. According to experts involved in this case, it was later stated that he died of oxygen loss. From 1997 to 2005, Floyd was convicted of committing a total of 8 crimes, served 4 years in prison, and then in 2007 convicted of aggravated robbery. In the case of Chauvan, who did not have any prior criminal record, he was a part of the Minneapolis Police Department for about 19 years. His police record had 18 complaints and resulted in 2 disciplinary actions being taken. On top of all of that, he was charged with tax evasion. However, more importantly, the death of George Floyd has not only brought grief to his family, it has also caused an eruption of Black rights movements and accusations of police racism. Even the BBC did a piece on his death and what it meant for the U.S. Clearly, this is a high-risk case, and just this past Tuesday, Chauvan was finally convicted of secondary unintentional murder, and the court ruled about 11 to 15 years in prison. Where this case takes the U.S. in terms of racism and police hate, we don't know. But what we do know is we'll find out soon enough.
Thank you, Bosley, for making that very informative video. Of course, it is always important that we stay informed over very important cultural moments like this. And that is all that we have for you guys today. And so, as always, stay cool, stay safe, and stay connected. I'll see y'all around. Bye!
Good morning, Great Valley. Today I'm telling you why we're going red instead for Autism Awareness Month. 1. It's made by autistic people for autistic people. The campaign was created in 2015 by a group of autistic individuals. 2. The campaign promotes not only awareness, but autism acceptance. 3. The campaign amplifies autistic voices. And 4. It supports autistic-led organizations. So why not light it up blue? Light It Up Blue is a campaign by Autism Speaks, an organization that has been the center of controversy in the autistic community for several years. So, looking at their budgets from 2018 and 2019, we can see that only about 1% of their budget goes towards family services. And there's only one autistic person on their board of directors out of 30. So, what organizations should we support instead? Some great organizations are the Autistic Self Advocacy Network, the Autistic Woman and Non Binary Network, Self Advocates Becoming Empowered, Autistic People of Color Fund, and Communication First. So please wear red instead. Check out our Padlet for autism resources, and please join us in supporting this movement throughout the month of April by wearing red on Fridays. Listen to autistic people and wear red instead for autism acceptance.